Would you trade Ivy and Stewart in the 5th overall pick for Brandon Ingram?
Yes.
Yes.
Ivy, Stewart, and the 5th for Ingram?
Yes.
I'm going to follow up.
Are there?
That was a nice, easy one. Are there rumors? Are there concerns that Trajan Langdon was? I just want to know. What do they say in the chat, Flannel, when you're thinking about something and like the computer shuts down and you're like glitch. Yeah, I just glitched there. Trajan Langdon was a GM. I heard that he might have been involved in the group that didn't want to extend Brandon Ingram. Am I pulling this out of nowhere?
I'm going to do some research.
Okay.
I didn't know, but hey, maybe he was setting things up for his Detroit tenure.
So I'm thinking.
It's not unfounded because Brandon Ingram, he did have some injury concerns, and that's not nothing. But you got to take a swing right now if you're the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
You just have to.
Yeah, if you're the Pelicans, you're in a much different position
Yes.
to be able to say, you know what, maybe we can pass on it. You got some highly talented players like a Zion as well as some of the role players. But when you're the Pistons, you know what? You're playing by a totally different set of rules.
Absolutely.
How about this one from Jessica Dean, mailbag? Are y'all worried that Cade will get his max contract and then demand a trade?
No, I'm not worried about that at all.
Because he's not that type of guy. Because why?
Because I actually believe what he says. He's been a guy, at least in terms of what I've been able to observe, who's been honest about what he says. He says he wants to see this thing through. If this team completely falls on his face, do I see them at that point in time saying, hey, you know what, maybe I got to move on? I definitely do. So maybe the question isn't, do I see Cade doing this, but is the organization going to put him in a position to really have success here long term, or are they going to put him in a position where he's effectively wasting his career away?
And that's kind of where I'm going to head with it, because I do think if they decide to extend Cade, that they're proving that they can get something right. I don't think that they would continue to be incompetent around Cade, but if they are, that's what's going to, even someone like Cade Cunningham, who I do believe loves Detroit and I do believe is a high-character team guy, even that's going to be what could push someone like him over the edge, because at some point, if the Pistons continue to toil, you're wasting your career and your earning potential and your chance at making All-Stars or All-NBAs.